Okay. Okay, I'll call the regular meeting of the Thompson Board of Education on August 11th to order at 7:06. Kristen, you can. Pledge of allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, well, it should be a relatively short meeting tonight, as we all agreed that the admin and directors don't have to be at the meeting, so we won't have their reports, and we have no student liaisons for this August meeting. I will call on Bill Birch to give us an update on the HVAC system. And hopefully Wednesday, keep fingers crossed, we will have a budget passed. So again, just, reach out to neighbors and friends and make sure that they're aware that there is a vote. I know that you put out a call today. Yes. Yeah. So, basically, that's all I have to say. So the next thing on the agenda is citizens' comments. So we have no citizens in the audience tonight, so anybody on Zoom would like to make a comment? Raise your hand. No? Hearing none, we'll go to the approval of the minutes from our special meeting and our regular meeting of July 14th. May I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the.
I'll second that.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the minutes? Hearing no discussion, I'll put the motion to the floor for a vote. All in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
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 Thank you. And any nays? I think we have ayes from everybody, so the motion passes. Superintendent's report is the enrollment.
So, Chairman Herbert and members of the board, at this time of the year that those numbers are gonna ebb and flow. But currently, we have 323 students registered at Mary R. Fisher. A number that I should bring your attention to is the K numbers at 49. We anticipated, honestly, because of the age change, that this year we would see higher numbers of enrollment. We haven't yet. Traditionally in Thompson, people wait until probably the week before school, so maybe there'll be more enrollment over the next couple of weeks. But that number is a low number for us to start. Remember that we reduced kindergarten from 4 classes down to 3. So those class sizes will be, if that number holds true and we only pick up a few more students, at least the mission of the board has always been to keep kindergarten low. So those numbers won't come in too high. And then at the middle school, we have 285 students. At the high school right now, 173. And there is one student, we had a student graduate from transition or segue out of transition, and we have a new student going in, but the following year, we have several students going into transition. So the total enrollment is 782. Danette has done what she could with the homeschool numbers. She pulled out anybody that aged out and took them off the census. So the numbers there are what we know, but there could be people in town homeschooling their children that just never informed us. So just to let you know that number. And that is the enrollment as of today.
Okay.
And I'll try to give you a weekly update from now until the start of school, so you know what we open with.
Are the numbers for transitioning into the high school, the Ellis 11, Millingly, Marionapolis, all those are pretty accurate, you think, or?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, those are pretty accurate. Only because we had to send paperwork
Yeah.
to those other schools, so. The QMC one was just a recent addition that came on. There are a couple of kids at QMC, yeah, in grade 11. But I think once this group of students, these two students move out, I think we're gonna have probably one kid there, which is a good thing. Yeah.
Killingly, how many had we had last year? Do you remember? I don't have that in front of
I
me.
thought it was 19 we paid the
Okay.
bill for.
Yeah,
Right, Bill?
I thought,
Yeah.
I thought it was on a downward trend.
It is on a downward trend. My all-time high, I think, was 27. So,
Right.
yeah, right now there's 21 kids there, but I think last year we had a bill of 19.
That rings a bell.
Right, because we only had one from this 8th grade class go.
Oh, okay. That's 21, basically 20 out of 3 years. Right.
Is there a way to get a breakdown? I know. Just if there's any way to break it down like by grade level,
I'll get
so you
it.
can kind of see like where we're trying.
That down.
It would like to see like where that downward trend is coming in from like 8th grade to freshman year, so we can kind of see.
So we have to pay the bill by October 1st, so they send us an invoice with all the students' names and their grade levels, so I can get that.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll probably get it mid-September.
Okay.
My problem with the Killingly VOAG program has always been the fact that I really doubt that kids are going there for agriculture, and most of them. I'm not everybody, but just so.
But every time I pull transcripts, they take at least one VOAG class per semester.
Yeah.
Even if they're not related, they at least take one.
Yeah.
We need to
That's all
do
I
better
have to do.
lobbying to the commission about that.
They need to mean agricultural major.
Yeah, have a
It should be
pathway
a-
that,
It needs to be a
right,
pathway.
right, like they do at Ellis. You're committed to plumbing, you're
Yep.
committed to whatever.
I
electrical.
agree.
And if you're not, then you're really not going there
For
for
agriculture,
things.
absolutely. And we're paying for it,
Right.
and that's not cool.
Right,
I agree. Plus the transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's a state thing. We have to. Yeah.
I've argued the inconsistency of the VOAG courses not having a pathway. And as long as they're taking a VOAG course because they say it's the years that students should be doing exploratory, the state supports that. So.
Yeah.
I think, and to be clear, to be on the record, I think it's a valuable program if that's what you're
if
gonna
that's
do.
what they're-
But if you're just going there to not be here, then you can go, but we shouldn't be paying for it.
Mhm.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, but we have to fight with the state about
Yeah,
that.
well, we have a lot of things to fight with the state in Hartford about.
And maybe something will, something might shift over the next couple of weeks too, depending upon, the reality hits that they're gonna go to a different school and maybe wanna stay. I don't know why they wouldn't wanna stay at our high school, quite frankly. So,
Help. Hey, any other discussion on enrollment? So. Seems to me that if that kindergarten. Number comes up. That we're pretty steady in the middle school, that high school number is dismal.
well, it's a little less than last year. So,
It would be helpful if we had a column for June 30.
oh yeah, I have that on my desk.
Yeah,
We can add that. I will.
so we can compare to where we
Yeah.
ended.
Yeah, that I kept June 30th right on my desk for that very reason. Okay, I'll have Annette added in.
That's my only. Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody have any old business that they wanna? Okay, here I'm going to look for a motion to add something to new business.
I'll make a motion that we add to extend the superintendent's contract under new business.
I will second that.
That would be
C.
8C. All in favor of adding that 8C, extend the superintendent's contract a year?
Aye.
I,
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. All right, so the first thing on the agenda under new business is to approve the student handbooks.
I
we
will
had-
tell you that I specifically had Becky and TJ sit together and go through their handbooks because we don't want confusion between two schools.
The only thing I had was in the high school one, it still listed Lisa Duran, her food service director.
Oh,
So that's the only thing that I found,
okay.
like on the actual food service director, like the food service.
Okay, we'll fix it.
Yeah. Although I don't know how many parents actually go into the handbook to find that contact information,
Yeah,
but
but should be good. Who is doing an outstanding job. Of her, as much as Lisa.
Okay, so Mary R. Fisher has changed it. And middle school doesn't mention that fact. Well, let's have a motion and a second to approve the, so we can have a discussion, please.
I'll make a motion to approve the handbooks.
Second.
All right, now we can open the floor for discussion.
I will fix that. Okay. Food service director to Debbie.
Okay, first thing I have is why aren't they using a parent signing it in the Chromebooks? Why aren't they using that more? This is for the,
She updated it. And I don't know why, and she's not here for, is she on?
Nope.
No,
yeah,
okay,
I question that. Why aren't we doing that to at least to have some responsibility?
I think there's another form, and I think it's in the updated information she gave for Chromebook use.
I'll be honest, I did not go through them. I just looked at the changes.
I will ask her that question.
That's fair.
I thought they signed for them when they picked them up yearly,
They do.
so that's,
Well, if they do sign for them, that's fine.
I wonder if there's something in Power School she's done, so I don't know.
Not
Okay,
the
that's just the only question I had on. that
forms
one.
yet, because I did the forms online.
Okay, it's not there. All right, let me double check with Heather, and if we need to add it in, we'll stick it in.
Okay. Any other comments from anybody on this? I mean, I've been, the only comment I had, and I, like I said, I did not go through and check the changes. I assumed that they, those were the changes, they made those changes, so. And if you agree with them,
Motion to approve them?
we look at it. So if everybody's happy with those changes and they've reviewed, Jess, you reviewed it and gone through them.
I think the reason that she put the Chromebook repair course right in here, so when you sign off on the handbook, you're signing off on that.
Okay.
That's what I think
Fair enough,
happened here.
you know, we sign enough things.
Well, we're trying to reduce forms.
Okay, that's fine. All right, then that's answers my question and so we've made a motion to approve. We've seconded that. All in favor of approving the handbooks, say aye.
Aye.
aye,
Okay. Aye, chairman says aye. All right, then they're approved. We have a staff decision.
Yes, so we had terminated well, laid off the circulation specialist at Mary Arthur and the middle school, which kind of left the libraries in limbo, even though we have some wonderful parent volunteers coming in. I was really concerned about that. So when we went, I contacted May Flexer, and her assistant sent me the state budget because I could not find where it was listed that we were going to get that other $200,000, as you know. That's a separate line item in the state budget, but on page 232 of the state budget, there it is. So then I feel comfortable not only bringing back Sarah, but looking for another student support coordinator. That posting is out there. But Sarah is more than happy to come back. And then she's going to work with those parent volunteers. And we're not going to use her as a unified arts teacher at the elementary school because we reduced teachers. The number of prep periods that need to be covered also reduced. That way, she is now a true circulation specialist and the library will be open more here at the middle school. And then also at the elementary. So I'm pretty excited about the fact that her goal for that, under Alliance is to have kids increase independent reading time. And you can't do that if they don't have access to the books. So.
I'll make a motion to rescind
Second,
circulation specialist position.
Did I have a second? Okay,
Jess,
sorry. Speak up. Okay, so I have a motion and a second. All in favor of rescinding the layoff of the circulation specialist? Any discussion? No, we already had that. Okay, all in favor, I put the motion to the floor. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, aye. Motion passes. All right, now, motion to renew. You understand that the contract is a 3-year contract with the option to renew for another year. I cannot rewrite the contract with Steve Sador yet until we have another special meeting to discuss pay, but we can at least give her the comfort to know that she has been renewed for another year.
Thank you.
So a motion to renew.
I'll make a motion that we extend the contract for 3 more years.
No,
No, one more year.
Sorry, 1 more year.
Extend it, 1 more year. Okay,
Correct.
I'll
right.
second that. I'll second that.
thank you, Bill. Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I'd like to just say one thing.
Yes.
Melinda, I applaud you. I commend you for wanting to do this. Amongst all the adversity in town. But I will say under your leadership, I think the 3 boards have come together. We've all worked very amicably. And we've always tried to do the best with what we had for funding. So I commend you for wanting to go another year.
Thank you, but despite all those challenges, Thompson is a great place to work.
It is, truly is.
Okay, thank you, Tom. And okay, so any other discussion on this? Okay, I'll put the motion to the floor for a vote. All in favor of renewing Superintendent Smith's contract for a further year? Say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passes unanimously. Okay, we do have correspondence. We have a thank you card from Meryl Sinay. It says, "Dear members of the board, I would like to express my sincere appreciation and gratitude for selecting me as the recipient of this year's Exemplary Service Recognition Award. I truly enjoyed all my 43 years at TMHS, and this was an unexpected honor. The ceremony, kindness, and the award itself will never be forgotten. Thank you, Meryl." That into the record. All right, second round of citizen, oh, you know what? You're not on the agenda.
Okay.
No, back it up.
You and Bill, right?
We will put you on the agenda.
the 2 bills.
Too bad you lose.
Sat over there.
Add it to new business. All in favor of adding Mr. Mr. Steglitz
And
Mrs.
and Bill Birch to the agenda to review.
They can be citizens' comments.
Yeah, citizens' comments. All right, I will call on Bill Birch first, the first bill. Little Bill.
Bill the Elder.
Wow.
Short bill.
There were so many HR violations.
No, so many bad places you could go with that.
Wow.
No, I'm short too, so.
So at any rate, it's been a busy summer to say the least. We are, we're progressing as well as we had hoped or could hope to. And at this point, we are on track to open school on time, provided that nothing goes wrong in the next 2 weeks. We, the high school is coming back together. The ceilings are going up. The majority of the ductwork is complete. The insulators are up there and the control people are up there now. We have one fan coil unit that needs to be returned because it came in damaged, but it is currently in place and we will remove that at a future date, either in the evening or on a weekend when we get the new one on site. The bulk of the major equipment, the last date we got on that is September 19th to be shipped. So we have no expectation that we're going to see that probably in place before the end of September at the earliest, unless that date changes again, because it's already changed several times. The new boilers in the middle school are all erected. The domestic hot water boiler is ready to fire. We put the oil pump system in last week. That's ready to go. The only thing we're waiting on right now is we're waiting on a crane to set the chimney liner. And we had hoped that he was going to be there today, but obviously he wasn't. So we're shooting for tomorrow at this point. The middle school kitchen and cafeteria, we have 2 more roof penetrations that need to be done in the cafeteria area. Those were supposed to be done today. Again, we're hoping for tomorrow. And the ceiling is due to start going up in the kitchen tomorrow as well. The units are all hung. The line sets are in. I believe the electrician is done down there. We don't have any registers for those units, so again, we will have to put those in the evening or on a weekend when they get here. Other than that, I would say we're in pretty good shape. It's been busy, and I have to give our crew commendation. They worked their tails off this weekend, and they have got I believe it's 10 rooms in the high school back together. Well, not back together, but the floors are done and they're ready for furniture. So we're making good progress up there and we're on track to open on time. We did receive confirmation that the extension for the project has been granted. So we now have until December of 26 to get the project done, complete, and filed with the state. So that takes a little pressure off that way.
Oh, good. Great. Thank you, Bill. The other bill.
I'll just run through the highlights.
Okay.
As of right now, we are finishing in the black by the thinnest of margins, $25,000 to $26,000. Now that obviously is pending, there's occasionally a surprise late bill that comes in. But we also have a few purchase orders that hopefully we will be closing out and be able to bring a little bit back. So hopefully that'll offset. But at least as of right now, that looks great. We did receive the final $40,000 of special ed excess cost reimbursement. So that brings the special ed excess cost reimbursement up to 224. And that figures into these numbers. That's been baked in. Good news on the reimbursement front from the HVAC. We did receive approval on Friday of the first reimbursement submission. So that was great news. That's $1.6 million or $1.7 million. It's basically up to pretty much last month's bill. So it's gonna be a race to keep up with that as the project continues, because the dollars are ramping up. But that was good to see. It's always interesting to get through that process the first time. They had a couple of comments back and forth, but it actually, they turned it around pretty quickly. So now it's a matter of, they approved it. Hopefully they pay it quickly.
Great.
That's about it.
Good. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Sure.
All right. All right, any other citizens' comments from the Zoom audience? No, well, I have a comment to make. Okay, next, the next meeting will be our September meeting. And even though the admin doesn't need to be here, they still need to prepare their reports for our,
Yes,
right,
yes.
and school will have started. I mean, I don't expect a whole lot from the September reports, but going forward.
Well, they can at least give you an update on what happened over the summer.
That needs to be part of the package. And are we going to have student liaisons this year?
Quarterly,
Huh?
quarterly.
Quarterly, okay. Quarterly, we decided on that, and then we'll have a student of the spotlight,
Oh, the spotlight quarterly, yeah.
quarterly spotlight. And they will pick a liaison for the Board of Finance also.
I believe that's been done already.
That has,
I think they already did. Last year they had the elections, didn't they? Yeah.
Yes. Was it one like Maddie? I think Maddie's.
Carlson, yeah.
Yeah.
okay, good, I just.
I'll double check with Cindy. We'll get that to you with the
Okay,
names.
well, I'm just curious. 'Cause that would be a monthly. Okay, we're gonna have students quarterly.
Unless, of course, they have something they want to bring to the board's
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah, I know we agreed that they didn't have to come unless we were going to discuss or have a presentation that the admin need to be, and that we were going to give them notice that we wanted them to be here.
I think our first presentation is scheduled for October, and that's Kim Granado's going to do the assessment overview once the embargo is lifted.
Okay. All right, and you're charged to please write that letter. I know you've got tons of stuff to do, so it doesn't have to be done. I know you've got a project to do this month.
Yes.
And
But yes, I will definitely contact and see if there's anything, any leeway we can do to get that designation of an opportunity district
Right.
Away from the district.
I mean, just give it the old college try. And
I will.
Yeah, and just like tell them it's like, it's affecting
it's-
our
it's-
funding and
Yeah,
our,
right.
you know, and that will affect our outcome, really, you know, if we aren't.
Yeah,
properly
so it's like a
funded.
vicious circle.
Right.
I would have Steve write it. I don't know if that has any more weight, but we pay him a lot of money, maybe it'll help.
I mean, you can flesh it out for him and give him all the information he needs to put in it, but maybe have him sign it. you know.
Maybe he can petition. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
there's something he can write to Mike
Yeah.
McKenna. The legal counsel for the Department of Ed.
It might carry him good.
That might not be a bad idea.
Good point. All right. With that, I will.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
That's a.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Good night, Tom.
That's fantastic.